Hello. I have not taken this classes of this much reflection. I think, yeah. Um, I haven't gone live in a long time because I'm still trying to figure out the YouTube streets, and also I'm trying to figure out some other business stuff. But before I get lost in the whole thing with my 33 subscribers, please, for anyone who would listen to this, please like the video so that YouTube can decide the shoot of my video. Please subscribe. Please encourage your friends to come and listen to this woman who has something to say. I'm just stopping by for a few short minutes today to keep myself relevant in the YouTube streets, first of all, and also to, put my 2 cents worth in of all the craziness that's happening in the world today. I just finished listening to another YouTuber, Nora Jasmine. She's very, very good, very comprehensive in her reporting. And she did a whole, almost like a documentary, I would say. Her stream was really good about Brother Love, Sean P. Diddy Combs, Diddy, Sean Combs, Sean John, that gentleman who does all those things, whose name is being called all over the internet right now. I have no skin in the game, so I don't wish to condemn anybody. But a lot of the evidence, a lot of what is being said, is kind of like a whole lot is being said about this person. So we have to listen to some of it without judging, right? Because I guess that's what the courts of law is for and everybody else to figure out exactly what really happened or what is happening around him. But it's really crazy that his name is connected to so many. If you have not subscribed to her channel, no, Jasmine, you should. Because there are a lot of YouTubers who come with content. Some of it comes across as really like in Trinidad, we say bacchanalish, kind of loud, kind of just want to be sensationalized, kind of something. But she really, to me, goes in depth and she does her research in whatever she's bringing forward. So I really like the way she does it. She doesn't come with hearsay, and she's really very careful what she says. And she really, you could tell that she's doing her thing. I mean, all of her content makes sense. So please subscribe to this channel before I go any further. I need subscribers. I need to get my YouTube life going because I too have a voice and I want to say something. I want to say something. I want to say what I have to say. Okay? So that's my 2 cents on that. Brother Love, Diddy, Combs, Puffy, whatever his name is. There has to be some truth somewhere in some of what is being said. And I am being a mother, being a sister of brothers, being a mother of sons. I am just truly concerned about this human being. Why would a human being get to that kind of level and have his name being called in all of these different circles? Now I know there are rumors about the different things that are dabbling around that Hollywood or Hollywood streets. I know there are different things that are being said. I have no personal information about any of it. I really don't care to know if it's true or not. I just know that I'm not going to be a part of whatever that is. I believe in one creator and one thing, and I know that the Bible talks about the love of money. And if you love money too much, you can find yourself in trouble. Doesn't mean you shouldn't want money, because money is the exchange for good and services on this earth. And the Bible also said that money answered all things. So let's get that clear. I'm not against having money. I'm not against making money. I'm trying to make some right now, actually. But if you love it too much, you could get yourself involved in some really satanic things. The devil is real for those who don't believe in him. He's right there, and his whole role is to steal, kill, and destroy. And he will make you feel you're doing something right because you have millions, and you can live in mansions, you could have your parties, and you could just give away millions. But let me tell you something: the end result of that is death. There's nothing to be gained from that kind of connection. I'm just saying. So, the Bible also says, was it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? I am about to lose my soul. So I'm saying to this brother, try and straighten things out. It's not looking good. The things that I'm hearing doesn't sound good. and there's too much. It's piling up. So it cannot be just because I know there's propaganda and I know there are people who could make up stories. Like there are some people who I will defend to my deathbed. Some people who have been convicted and been to jail. I'm not saying that they were perfect and they didn't do wrong things, but I think they were set up. So I wouldn't call names. But in his case, it seems to be that he really is all over the place, and his name has been called way too often um, for me to settle and feel that there's nothing wrong with what he is. That there's no there's no connection with what is being said about him. And I know that women, I am an advocate for women. I know that women go through real things. So I'm not switching stories. I'm staying in the same vein. Women go through things. I have personally experienced things from men, sexual harassment and different things. It's just real. But the problem I have now, right, is women who put themselves in strange situations and then everybody supports them and I'm not condemning anybody because I was not there. So I don't know who's right and who's wrong, whatever the thing is. I'm saying stop putting yourselves in these strange situations where you're compromised and then years later there's a whole thing about money and you're all over the internet. I mean, I feel, me personally, I would rather die than for anybody to allow me to go through anything like what I heard that young woman experienced and the other woman. I feel you can't do that to me. And there's some way you must be able to give things up. Because if you try to hold on to try to still get things, you will end up where some of them ended up. So I'm not condemning them. I'm just saying there must be another way to become famous. There must be another way to gain notoriety in this world. There must be another way to people to understand who you are. There must be other ways. But Hollywood has made us to be the be all and end all, and this is the only way you can get popular. The only way you could get the likes and the followers is to live a certain way. And let me tell you something. I am not going to lose my soul. At the end of the day, I want to live right. I want to live better than I'm living right now. I'm trying my best with business. I'm trying my best to do what I need to do. But I'm not going to sell my soul for any kind of silver, any kind of gold. I'm not doing it. I'd rather not be here. Because I know at the end of the day, I believe in the Creator and I believe in the Word of God. And I believe that I will be rescued from that kind of thing. I am not going to allow anybody to treat me that way. So while my heart goes out to these women, I'm empathizing with them, I'm understanding. I think too many women find themselves in this situation because I don't know, there's a mindset of fame, a mindset of money, a mindset of what they want to achieve in this life. And we need to be careful about that. We also need to be careful about those who bring the news because they know they'll be listened to and it's just not correct or not complete. I'm following the Jonathan Majors case and I'm hearing evidence and I'm seeing things. I look at the videos the night of the incident. I'm looking at all of those things. And I mean, I don't know these people, but I'm saying as a woman who's a woman's advocate and who work with women all the time, I don't know if that story is as it was reported in the news. And I am looking at the evidence that has come out in the last couple of days in the courtroom, in the courthouse, and I'm not seeing the mainstream media reporting on it because it's not going the way they want it to go. Because this man is supposed to be condemned. He's supposed to be an animal, and it's looking more and more every day that this is not so. And because of that, nobody's saying anything, just silence, just deafening silence where he is concerned. Women, we need to be careful because there are real women out there who are victims. We can't continue to carry stories that are not true because based on our own emotions and say things that are not true and make a person get condemned because it's so easy now in this world to condemn a man, right? He's condemned, he's lost contract, he's lost money, he's lost his, I mean, I think he has somebody who's working at his side now. There are even some people who are reporting that she's only there as an actor, that she's not really. How do they know it? I don't know. I don't know how they come up with that kind of thing. Right? I don't know what you gain from doing something like that. She's already somebody who she is, and I don't think she needs to do that for people to recognize who she is. But what I'm saying, there was another incident, another NFL player some time ago, where this woman took this video in the bed, boasting about sleeping with him, and he was there with his mask on. She made him lose contracts and lose millions of dollars. And the whole thing turned out to be a lie. And then she got there with some straight explanation on television, and I'm saying to myself, is she for real? Are we supposed to hear things now and not believe what we're hearing, or see and not believe? Because that's where the world is heading, you know. We could see something with our own eyes or hear with our own ears, and yet still we be told that this did not happen, that it's not for real. And I'm saying, listen to me, we need to stop that, because what we are doing, we are hurting other women. And that's why women right now, I think, under real threat in the world. Men are trying to take over our lives. They can live how they want to live. If they want to live as a woman, fine, no problem with that. But why are you trying to take over the lives of women who are born women, real women, who don't have to prove that they are women? We don't have to prove anything. We are women. I was born female, you know. I had my first child in the time before gender reveals. And I remember when he was delivered after, they said, it's a boy. Why did they say that? Because they saw certain body parts. Now you could say that you want to change midlife or older in life, whatever time, into what you want. And that's fine. God gave us free reign and free thing to do what we to think what we want to think and do what we want to do. But the thing is, why are you all fighting against us? And that's why the women who are also joining forces with them, and those who are telling lies and making us and condemning men, need to be careful. As a major, I pray for you as a mother, as a sister. I do. I do. I do. Okay? So you'll take care. I'll get back on the YouTube street a little more often now. I need to make my voice heard. Okay? I learned the thing at some point in time. Take care. Bye. And now I can